towards Wrigley Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today's starter, Matthew Boyd. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Just about ready to roll. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And we're underway from Wrigley Field.
First pitch, 120.
The 0-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Ball one.
Got him swinging. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Hey.
That one lifted to left. And there's two away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Happ has a beat on it, and that'll do it. Middle of the first, no score. Back here at Wrigley Field, and on the mound now, Taijuan Walker. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
That one fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Left field. And there's one down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here's Alex Bregman.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
High fly ball down the left field line. Raging back towards the wall. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Yeah, everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Half lays off. Man at second. Yeah. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 2 away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder,
Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit. Fouled off down the right side. Man on second, 2 down. Out in front and foul to the left side. Ball.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Bregman at second with 2 down. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. The 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. We played an inning, no score. Here at Wrigley Field, top of the second, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Number 82. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
That one inside. Look out. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One up, one down.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mix it up to speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Boyd, a 6'3" lefty, 225 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2013.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Stays alive. No score here in the second. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Alec Bohm in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. To third, Bregman. Handles, throws to first, and the Phillies are set down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2, and here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. This one in the air, center field. Crawford under it. 1 away.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Gansby. Swanson.
And that's off the inside edge, and it's 1-0. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Whips it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Moises Ballesteros, the next Cub to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. This one in the air. That is the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the friendly confines. All set for the start of the inning. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies.
That's a ball.
It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. And that's off the outside edge. 3-1 now.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And that's too high, ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Step off, throw to first. Sosa dives back in safely. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Top of the 3rd, no score. Outside low, and the count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
1-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
This one in the air, center field. Brings it in.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So the Philly batting order turns over, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball 1.
Sosa leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Man at second. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya.
Miguel Amaya.
Hey.
Fastball right back to the mound. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Pitch is in there. 0-1. That's a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And a swing and a miss, and there's 2 down.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Here's Nico Horner. Fly to left his first time. Two down, nobody on. Hey! So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Out towards right center field. Crawford makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. 3 innings complete, no score. New inning getting started, and now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. 0-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Horner fires over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
The Phillies yet to pick up a hit here. Swings through that one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Next one misses. Full count now. Payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. To kick the 3-2. And he saw 8 pitches before earning the walk. Really professional AB.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies. Struck out swinging his first time. There's a strike. In the air out to center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Up next for Philadelphia.
These
the right
days,
fielder,
most outfielders
Adolis
play pretty deep, and I'm not
Garcia.
sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late.
Swanson flips to second. That's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here at Wrigley Field, now it's Alex
The
Bregman.
third baseman, Alex Bregman.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
On to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Next for the Cubs, the left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count. And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you...
Ouch, that one got him.
First base.
Up next for the Cubs,
Man at first with one gone. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a three-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Michael Bush.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Runner on the go. That's it for a strike. Throw there. Safe.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Man on second, two down. In the dirt. And a ground ball to first. He takes it on his own, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. We go to the top of the 5th. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
One away here in the 5th.
Up next for Philadelphia.
And here's a look
the
at
second
how he's
baseman,
using his pitches in this one.
Sosa.
Let's go, Matty B.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That one ripped right center field. This one looks like trouble. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So digging in, Justin Crawford. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Nope, outside.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second.
Oh, he
Oh,
looks
that
more
pitch is out.
focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Hey.
In the air, left field. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Runner around third. Fires to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
That one misses.
Outside.
Ball one. Man at second.
Nope, upstairs.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that
Oh, that looks good.
misses. And the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. And ball
Take your base,
4,
ball
2
4.
aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to
Up next for
hit,
Philadelphia,
and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And a swing and a miss there.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Two on, one out.
That's
Oh,
a
that's off the
really
plate.
good take.
On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Swanson. He turns it on to Bush. It's a double play. Phillies with the run-scoring double. It's now 1-0. Here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And here comes Dansby Swanson. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Orion Kerkering, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Banks also getting ready. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Another 1-2. This one in the air right field. Garcia heads after it. Can't get there. Base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Up next for the Cubs.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much. And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Right side. Sosa. The flip. There's 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Late with the swing there. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
0-2 now. Swings through it for the K. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. So up next, Trey Turner.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Let's go, Cubbies! Let's go, Chicago!
Bullpen action for the Cubs. Caleb Thielbar up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Webb, the right-hander, also getting loose. Now the 0-1. Fought off foul. Next offering is in the dirt.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
Fouled off left side. And the 0-1. Gets the outside corner with that one. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, Felix.
Here comes Craig
Reyes.
Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Matthew Boyd, done for the afternoon. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Here
the
comes the
Cubs,
new arm for the Cubs,
number
Ryan
50,
Rollison. He's making his
Ryan
second appearance of the season.
Rollison.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. 1 for 2.
Nope.
This one in the air right field. And he'll play it on a bounce. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Nope. That's inside.
The 1-0.
That's a ball.
Misses
Ball three.
just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Alec Bohm next to bat for Philadelphia. Right through there for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. So
Nope,
a walk
that's ball 4.
puts runners at first and
Up
second.
next for Philadelphia,
You get a walk,
the third
and
baseman,
you get a
Alex
walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
First and second, 2 outs. And here comes Alec Bohm. Has grounded out a couple of times. That one is absolutely belted. And
foul ball.
foul ball. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball up there.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. The throw to third.
Hey,
Safe
he
at
beat the
third.
throw.
Moves up on the pass ball. And fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at the friendly confines. Stepping in, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Chase Sugar appears to be getting loose. Backus getting loose as well. The 0-1.
Ball, that's in.
On the ground to third, boom. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Second baseman, Nico Horner.
Foul ball there. And a foul ball.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
The Phils leading by a run here in the bottom of the sixth. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away. And now it's Alex Bregman. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A two-run blast. And now they're out front. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out. That's some serious exit velo, pretty elite, and he caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Taijuan Walker will depart, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Orion Kerkering. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball one. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Oh, one down.
That's out.
checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing.
Ball, that's out.
Now all even up. And that's a strikeout looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike three. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Payoff pitch. Goes down looking. Thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. This one in the air. And that's the inning. Cubs had 2 on this homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back here at Wrigley Field, top of inning number 7, Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Caught him looking for the K. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Ball 1.
The lefty, the 1-0. This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, number 13.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Ryan Rollison departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Cubs,
in the game for the Cubs,
number 38,
Corbin Martin.
Corbin.
He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Rafael Marchand now at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate. Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's just out.
Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but So many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And the tying run is on base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass. Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Ball 2.
The Cubs holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouled off. He was late.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. 1 left for Philadelphia, and they trail it here 2-1. Here at Wrigley Field, leading off, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Ball that's outside.
High fly ball out into left center field. Schwarber settles under this one. And there's one away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Ball.
Foul ball. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun. Close
Nope,
one.
that's a
Doesn't
ball.
get the call. Ball 2. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Orion Kerkering is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
New pitcher
Philadelphia,
on here,
number
Tanner
58,
Banks.
Tanner.
He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Moises
Up next for the
Ballesteros,
Cubs,
the next Cub
the
to hit.
designated hitter, Moises Ballesteros.
On the ground to the left. Boom. Throws on to first. And the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they still lead it 2-1. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner.
No, that's down.
The 1-0. And that is out of play.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a payoff pitch. Hard liner. And that one hops the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
It really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Fastball for a strike. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
That's off the mark. Ball 1. Pitch kicks away. And on the wild pitch, down to third goes the tying run.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Miss.
Ball 3.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Here comes a 3-2. That's out to center field for Armstrong. Settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tags for third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. It's 2-2.
What a time to miss the cutoff, Boog. If he puts that throw on the money, they've got a chance to get that runner at home. Instead, a critical run scores. That could swing this game.
Number 82, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third. Slings to first in time.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
That misses, and that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So they even it up here as we head for a good finish to this one. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We are tied 2-2. Bottom of the 8th. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya.
Miguel Amaya.
Hey. In the air, right side. Garcia gets under it, reaching for it, and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
So now pinch hitter for the Cubs, Carson Kelly. He represents the go-ahead run. And the sweeper is in for a strike. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball in.
The 1-1. Inside, almost got him. Little chopper rolls foul. Called out on strikes.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
So here's Horner now. 1 for 3. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. That is the inning. Cubs are down quietly, and this game is still tied at 2-2.
Now pitching for
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jamal Rickles. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases. Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. And the 1-0. This one in the air right field. And it drops in. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Into center. Got it. Nice grab. And there's one down.
Oh, the ball will find you. You come into the game and better be ready, because it's like the ball knows where's the new blood. But really nice play. That could have easily been botched.
Go ahead run on base. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. There's a strike.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's two gone.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
The 1-0. Out to short. Swanson. In plenty of time to first. And that will end the inning. Phillies strand one. Score remains 2-2.
Now pitching for the
Back
Phillies,
now as they hand the ball to a
19,
fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Kyle Backus. Digging in, Alex Bregman.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Bregman.
Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Zane Prado, the closer of the staff, is throwing. That one ripped, but foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Chopper to second. Sosa tosses to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Left field, way back there. Schwarber fires it in quickly. The potential winning run holds at second, in scoring position now.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with one down. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
move being made at second base. Cubs going to a pinch runner, Matt Shaw. They want his wheels out there after the one-out double. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 3 in this one. That's inside.
That's inside.
And that's ball 1. The winning run on second base. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 1-1. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Cubs walk it off and win it 3-2.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
(3-2) the final score. So the Cubs celebrate at the plate. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.